Hey there, I'm Bill and welcome to Project Build, where today we're restoring this compressed seat cushion edge in this old Jeep. The driver's side seat here is in need of some work. The outside edge here of this lower cushion has become compressed over time, and it makes me feel like I'm sliding out of the Jeep while driving, and it's just not comfortable at all. And my guess is that this occurred from people getting in and out of the Jeep and sliding over the edge and compressing it and wearing it out much faster than the rest of the seat.
To remove the seat, I first slid it forward to access the rear bolts and remove the T50 Torx bolt that is at the back, or at least I tried to, but it wouldn't budge. I tried several different methods, gradually stepping up the amount of torque, first with an impact driver and then an impact wrench, but nope, it wouldn't budge. I sprayed it with some penetrating fluid, waited a few hours, and then managed to squeeze a breaker bar under the seat, and finally it started moving. It wasn't very rusted at all, so I'd love to hear if anyone has any ideas about what caused it to be stuck. I unplugged the seatbelt sensor wire at the back of the seat and removed the rest of the seat bolts. And these were normal bolts and were a bit easier to access, and thankfully none of them were too stuck that I couldn't break them free with a ratchet. I removed the seat from the Jeep and set it upside down. The upholstery is attached to the seat frame with plastic channels that hook over the edge of the frame, so I started by removing the one at the front of the seat. And after getting it off, I learned that there was a small lip at the front edge of both the plastic channel and the frame, so the key was to push the bottom of the channel that has the lip on it down and away from the frame, while pulling the entire channel straight out away from the frame. I used a metal hook and my new knowledge of how the upholstery was attached to pry off the channel on the side of the frame with the compressed cushion, and then pulled that channel through the small gap in the frame, and I also removed the seat recline handle as it was in the way. I pulled the upholstery away, exposing the edge of the seat cushion, and began to steam the cushion. And steaming the cushion helps to rehydrate the foam and restore it closer to its original shape. Any steamer should work, and I'm just using a cheap wallpaper steamer that I already had, and it worked pretty well. Once the cushion had dried, I pulled the upholstery back over the seat edge, and I could already tell that it was a more snug fit than before. And I added back the seat recline handle, pulled the side plastic channel back through the frame and hooked it in place, and then did the same with the front channel. I put the seat back in the Jeep, added a bit of anti-seize to each of the bolts to keep them from getting stuck again, and started all the bolts by hand before tightening them down. I reinserted the seatbelt sensor wire, and we're good to go.
I'm planning to redo the seat upholstery eventually, and when I do, I'll likely replace the lower seat cushion. Steaming the foam can only go so far to repair worn and deteriorating foam, but it has definitely improved this cushion in the meantime and was well worth the effort. And we are done restoring this seat cushion edge. If you found the video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already a subscriber, consider hitting the subscribe button below to catch more how-to videos like this one. If you want to restore a seat cushion edge like this, all the tools and materials I used are linked down in the video description. So until next time, go build yourself and restore your seats.